Hey, cheers. Good afternoon, everybody. Sam Vermontvintage. This is a first ever in my coin roll hunting history. I've come across this, and I've got a few ideas of what I think might have happened here. Um, you can let me know down in the comments your thoughts and ideas, but let me go through here what kind of took place this morning. Was bored going through a box. Loomis Federal wrapped. I don't know if I have a couple of the wrappers right here or not. No. The Federal wrapped stuff. Boxes come fully glued in the spin roll machine, whatever. Yep, great. Well, check this out. Okay, these are the copper cents in that box. There is hardly anything in here for zinc nickel, guys. There's like literally two handfuls of zinc nickel. Everything was copper. This is the pile of Canadian out of that box. It hasn't been split up or anything for coins. It's all the, well, I shouldn't say Canadian, it's all the foreign that was in this box. I've never seen this much foreign. I'll usually, you know, I don't know, probably a handful like that, 10, 15, 20 of them maybe in a whole box. Now that's 50 rolls that are in a box, 50 rolls. All right. So there's only a few things I pull out. I'm pulling the copper out, and I'd save all the wheats for myself. And 2009, so now I don't know, since 2009, since those coins have come out and just getting circulated coins, I don't see many 2009 coins. I very rarely even, I might see one per box or one every 3 or 4 boxes. I found, I don't know how many's here, probably 10, 12, 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 11 of them. I found 11 in this one box. So all that Canadian. A jar and a half of copper. All those 2009s. We're not done yet. I found 3 24s. I never find any 24s circulated, but they're starting to show up now, finally. So found 3 of those. These are some error coins here, 2 errors, which we'll look closer at those. Yeah, let's take a look real quick. I don't know if it's going to come in. I mean, you can see how greased up that mold must have been. But same with both of those. But all right, let's take a look at this right here, though. Look how many wheat cents I found. All right, now what's very odd is I want to say all these are like 1940s or earlier, which I'm always finding. I find usually mostly 58s, 59s. 59s when they switch, but usually like a ton of 58s and a mix in the 50s, a few 40s, and I might score like 1 or 2 in a box or 2 or 3 that's pre-World War. I never see this much 1940s and pre-World War in one box. One box. We're gonna take a closer look at some of these. So some of them are friggin' really old, guys. Some of these are really, really old. Let me set this down. I want to say I saw like yeah, 1919. What's that? 47. Let's get a couple of them going here. 44S, a 41. I gotta look these up. I'm not versed enough to just know off the top of my head which ones have the better value. Oh, another 41S and a 37. I want to say I thought I saw a 1918. Sometimes I look right at them as I'm going through the rolls. Sometimes I just toss them into the wheat jar. A 41 regular, 46. Isn't this odd, getting odd? This is not normal. So my thoughts here, why did I get so many wheat cents? in a box, I normally see 10 to 15. If you're hitting some good boxes, 15 to 20, 25. Nothing like this. What is here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39, 39 wheat cents in one box. And look, there's still 40s. 41, 45. What's that? 44. Another 44. Let's see here. A few more going. But unbelievable. So my thoughts, I was getting at, maybe these way different than, say, your zincs. They're heavier. When they first load the machine, do you think it's sitting there, it's doing whatever it does, its process? I'm sure it has some vibration, obviously movement involved to get everything to do what it does. I'm thinking that because of their heavier coins, they're getting grouped up, and maybe this was a freshly loaded machine in one of the first few cases that came out of the machine, or one of the last few cases that came out of the machine. A 46S. Seeing the S on them is always good. I realize that. Oh, look at that. There's the 18. Yeah, I knew there was one. It was older looking when I pulled it, so I looked at it. Yeah, 1918. But so I was thinking maybe this case was one of the first few cases off a new run, or the heavies, you know, when they get separated, get pushed to the back maybe, and maybe these were a couple of the last cases, or this was one of the last cases. I'm excited because I picked up 6 from the same time, and I noticed on these that Loomis stamps them with date codes and time codes and stuff. So I'm going to look at my other boxes and see if those were all produced at the same time, same date. And when I open those, I want to kind of record and kind of get an understanding here of what kind of happened. Because if I see something like this again, it might be a chance that I want to get back to that bank and grab as much as I can from them. 1936, a little piece of dog hair. 45D, a bunch of 44s, 45s, only a couple more. But I don't understand why I'm not seeing any 50s, is what I don't understand. There is not one 42S. Nice. I don't know if anyone else has ever ran into, well, that might be a 50. No, that one, man, that's another, boy, that looks like a, yeah, look at that. Woo! That's a something D 19. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look closer at that, but that's another, like, that one been smashed through the grease. Oh, that's got a different, that's not a wheat cent actually. So yeah, I have to look at that closer. I thought I was seeing like 81 or 82. Let's look at it here. Let me put that down over here. Here's the last 2 wheat cents. 28. Oh, and a 19S. S's are good. S's are good. All right, so here's this one here. I thought it said, yeah, 81, I think. I'm seeing like 81 or 82. 81D, 82D. But you can see that must be like too much grease in the mold or something, or bad planchet or something. What is that? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, wow, that one's wicked. But this was one of the other ones here. What's this date on this one? Let's see, maybe 59? 1959? Is that the same on the back as the front? Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Unique. Definitely unique. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think? Why this box happened? Yeah, let's take a Because I was saying there's date codes and time codes or something. Yeah, right here. Okay. Loomis, August 8th, 2025, teller 1209. Maybe they stamp them or something when they hand them off to the teller during delivery day or something to show, to record the delivery. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What a crazy box, though, huh? That is an unbelievable box. I wish every box could be like that. I mean, I haven't waited. Let me go grab my scale right quick. Hold on. All right, 9 pounds, right around 9 pounds, give or take a little bit. 9 pounds of copper. So it's, what, 3-4 pounds probably in here of zinc plated. I mean, there's not much in here. There's the bottom right there. Not even. It's like a third of a box or so. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Peace out. Much love.